Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On The Foot Market. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. I hope all is well with you guys. I have a new video for you guys today. And oh my god, it's going to be a good one. We're talking ones to watch today. We haven't done a video full on ones to watch yet. So today will be the first that you guys will see. It's going to be an investment guide. I'm going to talk about these new ones to watch cards. What I like about them, what I do not like about them. If you enjoyed the video today, drop a thumbs up. Let me know that you guys want to see this. We can do a weekly ones to watch kind of update, man. You know, I'm kind of flexing a lot of the content on the channel right now where we're doing Team of the Week predictions, things like that. So if you guys want to see something weekly with ones to watch, let your boy know because I can do that for you guys and we can talk about that. I'm just selling off some things that I bought last night. So we have this ones to watch team and it's blurry. The picture is very blurry. EA Sports tweeted out a blurry picture. I'm not sure if I can pull up on the actual console, if I can pull up the ones to watch team. I believe if I go in and out of Ultimate Team, it may pop up. Nonetheless, guys, I wanted to talk to you guys in general about ones to watch. You guys see it on the screen. Now, ones to watch for me is the best way to make coins in FIFA Ultimate Team. I think I am one of the best ones to watch traders in the world. Last year, I made like 30 plus million off of ones to watch. And it is my favorite kind of trading because they are live items, right? So just if you're new to the video, if you're new to Ultimate Team, and I know some of you guys watching this video are going to be like, Nick, shut up, all right? Ones to watches are live items, guys. They play like live cards. If a player has a good performance, say Socrates scores 2 goals, he will probably get a Team of the Week inform, and so his ones to watch card will turn into the Team of the Week. So a lot of cards right now are undervalued. Let me give you an example. Ones to watch Salah started off as an 83 rated last year. He was like 150K for the first week. He ends up being, a few weeks down the line, a 550,000 coin card because he's like an 88 rated, and he finishes the year being like a 90-something rated ones to watch card before getting a team of the season. So that's how ones to watch cards work. So you're basically investing in the future of the card. They're brilliant. They're the best way to do with trading. Now, there's a lot of ways you guys can trade with them. You guys can, if you think a player has a good matchup, you can hoard them for the game, right? That's kind of what you can do. You can hoard them for the game in hopes that they score a goal. That's not the way to do it, in my opinion. So I'll give you guys an example, and I wanted to mess around with the ones to watch last night, even though I think the prices are too high right now. We'll talk about that in this video. This is going to be an investment guide. I'm going to tell you guys how to trade with these cards. I'm going to tell you guys when's the best time to buy them this week. I'm going to tell you all that stuff. So basically, I'll give you guys an example, right? There's no other games on today with players in the ones to watch team. If you guys look at this ones to watch team, there's no players in the ones to watch team that are playing today, I believe, except Milan. Now Higuain's not even projected to start today. Apparently he's got the day off. But yesterday I saw that he was 139K. I looked at the graphs on Flippin, and that was the lowest he had been. So I had bought this at 139K. I sold it overnight at 167. So the reason why this card went up a little bit is because people started buying into the hype of him playing tomorrow. And that's the idea of it, right? People are getting ready. People are picking him up because they think he's going to score. So that's why Higuain started to rise up a little bit today, and that's why I could cash out and make about, what, 27,000? 27,000 coins. Now, after tax, it's only 20K, but 20K is 20K, right? So that's one way you guys can trade with these cards. You guys can pick these cards up after their bad games. Like I'm not buying yet because they haven't dropped promo packs this week, right? So I feel like because they didn't drop promo packs this week, I feel like right now a lot of these ones to watch cards are overvalued. I feel like their supply is too high. But say Richarlison has a bad game, right? Richarlison went in the hype last game to 50,000 coins before the game, right? Now he's 25,000. So I'm waiting for this guy to drop down even more because I want promo rounds to come. I want this guy to drop down into the teens. That's how these cards work. Basically, after a bad game, a lot of people like to sell them. Now, I wanted to talk about the ones to watch team in general because I have some new speculation about it. I believe that this year's ones to watches will move a lot more in the after to pregame hype than last year's. And what do I mean by that, right? Last year, you know, cards went up 5, 10K before games, which I understand, right? Mars is now 100K. Mars was like 160 before the game this weekend. The reason why I feel like these cards are going to move more down after their games and more up before the games in terms of I think they will have more hype. The reason for this is because there's actually there's less dynamic and good attackers in this year's ones to watch. If you look at this year's ones to watch, there's not that many good players at all. And I'm not being disrespectful to any of these players. But guys, last fall, we had Neymar, Salah, Mbappe, Lukaku, Lacazette, like the list goes on. There was like Bale Diao. There was players in that ones to watch team that were literally scoring every freaking time they played. So in my opinion, I find this ones to watch team to be not as good. I see a lot of midfielders in here. I see a lot of like left mid, right mids. I don't see a lot of natural strikers outside of Cristiano Ronaldo. And as much as you guys think Higuain sucks and I joke around about it, that guy has one of the most lethal live item cards ever because the dude scores almost every game that guy plays in. So what does it mean for me? It means that this year's ones to watchers are going to be great to flip, buy after games, and sell before games. My favorites so far. I like Mahrez, but I'm not going to love Mahrez until he finally gets into the starting lineup. He's getting moved in and out too much, and I don't like it, all right? Higuain, I freaking love, man. I love Higuain so much. I still think he's overpriced. Like, even though, guys, right, I want to make this clear. Even though you've seen me just sell him, and even though I bought him today, I think it's overpriced. The reason why I bought it was because I knew I would be safe and I knew it would go up. But I still think it's overpriced. I still would not pay for Gonzalo Higuain. I still would not pay more than 160 for this once to watch card. I just simply wouldn't. That's just something like I would not do it. Now it may rise up in the next few hours. The reason why I'm selling right now is because I've already done some research with this stuff, and Higuain is not projected to start today. So that's why I'm selling ahead of time, because I'm worried in a few hours there's going to be a huge wave of panic selling. So that's why I'm trying to dish mine out now. I bought these two for 140, so I'm making a good amount of coins there, and I bought this one for 139. So that's the idea, right? I know he's not in the lineup today. I've already looked online, so I'm playing it safe and I'm selling before the game. Now, favorite ones to watch is this time around, and we're going to talk about buy times. I just want to give you guys my favorite ones to watches that are going to be the best to trade with. Richarlison, if this guy goes under 20K, I'm going to try to get a ton of him. He's got to go under that price. Just has to go under that price, but I will try to get a ton of him. Like Richarlison a lot. I'll tell you this, guys. I don't like this right now, but I want to speak about this going forward. All right? Mariano has the potential to be insane. The problem is he's right now still behind Benzema in the lineups. If Mariano somehow gets us to be a starter, he scored an insane goal for Madrid already. If Benzema gets hurt, you need to buy this card, because right now this card is about 25K, and the reason why it's so cheap is because it's simply he's not playing. It's similar to Morata a few seasons back. Morata had a ones to watch, and he started getting time at the end of the year, and he started going up a lot of value. Outside of Richarlison, we have to talk about this guy right here. And some people already said, no, Nick, that's stupid. All right, guys, this guy scored an abundant amount of goals for Celtic last year. He's a fantastic player. I've watched him play. He does have a 2-star weak foot in FIFA Ultimate Team. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Because it's a card that's built up a hype, right? And the thing that you have to look at is that he's already scored 2 goals in his debut with Lyon. The thing that I look at with this card is that he's starting every game. But not only that, his first upgrade will be insane. So what do I mean by that? His first upgrade on Ultimate Team, he's going to go from a 75 to an 81 rated, which means his pace will be 90, his shooting will be 80, physical will be in the 80s, dribbling will be... He will get a massive upgrade. So in my opinion, this card is going to be 30K, 35, 40K plus with his first upgrade. So you need to watch Lyon. You need to go on your phone. You need to turn on notifications for some of these teams that you want to monitor, because that's very important and it will help you guys make coins. That's what I would do. I also like Raja Nainggolan a lot. I like Nainggolan a lot. I think Nainggolan's going to be a guy this year that... Nainggolan has a lot of hype around him, and he's like this Hullet gang kind of player that people love in FIFA. So you have to watch Nainggolan. I think at 290, I'm still not buying in, but let's let him drop this week, and we'll talk about buy times in a minute, because I know you guys want those buy times. I would like to talk about Lamar from Atletico. Now, for some reason, people love this card in FIFA Ultimate Team. His gold card is flying up right now because it's out of packs. That makes total sense, right? What I wanted to talk about with this is that Lamar seems to be the engine of Atletico Madrid right now. I don't know what it is. He is playing fantastic for Madrid. I know he has a 2-star weak foot, but he's got a really good card. And I think you have to look at this card that if he keeps playing the way he does right now for Atletico Madrid, I watch a lot of football. He's going to get upgrades. He's going to he's going to continue to score. He's going to continue to play well. So you have to watch this guy this year. You have to watch it. And then obviously, guys, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be crazy this year. I still think Cristiano Ronaldo is a little overpriced. I would say if you could get it at 2.5, I would love it. You got to keep in mind, Neymar's ones to watch last year was 1.5. So I feel like until his first upgrade, he went up to 2 million with his first upgrade. I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo is 2.5 as a fair price, and then when he gets his first upgrade, he might go up to about 3 million. Other ones you have to watch for this year is Joao Cancelo. Now, Cancelo is the direct comparison, in my opinion, to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker had a ones to watch card last fall, and the deal with these kind of cards, right? By the way, I played against Cancelo's gold card, and he's freaking insane. So Cancelo's inform, I cannot even imagine what this card plays like. And with an 86 rated inform, I don't even want to know about it because it's probably so OP. what I wanted to tell you guys was this. Kyle Walker's inform last year, or ones to watch rather, was always 80 to 100,000 coins. Whenever this guy gets an assist, he's going to go up 100,000 coins. Let me make that clear. Because people see and know the potential of what will happen if he does get that. That's what everybody needs to understand watching this video. If Cancelo ever has a situation like that where he has an assist, this card is going to absolutely fly in value. Like, absolutely fly. So that's something you need to keep in mind with this kind of card. And then you've obviously got a lot of Premier League players like Alisson and these kind of guys. And I wish I could pull it up. I don't think I can right now. But Alisson has a pretty good card. Alisson is really OP in FIFA. I played against him. He's like very, 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 very good. So whenever that card gets a live item, I would say that that's got a really good shout. You cannot switch teams over yet. I wanted to see if you can. And then obviously two other guys that I want to speak about is Fred. And Felipe Anderson. I know you guys want to know about these two guys desperately. Fred is the kind of player like Joao Cancelo that's basically, if he does get an 84 rated inform, this card will jump 100,000 coins. If he gets he'll start to get a lot of statistics in the 80 range, and that will be an 150k plus inform. So this card is about 70k right now. Do I think it's still a little expensive? Yes, I probably wouldn't buy into it at that price. However, I still think you guys can make some coins off that card when it drops down to the 50s. Now, Felipe Anderson already showed some hype in his first game with a ones to watch card out. I really like this card. It's really starting to grow on me. He has a very, very good card. 4-star, high work rates is fine. He's got great in-game statistics. Give this card an upgrade or two, and it's phenomenal, right? It competes at that left mid position. The only thing I don't like about Felipe Anderson is he's got to compete against Son, Mane, Sane, all those kind of guys, and I think that's a little difficult at the left mid position to beat out. But he is Brazilian, and he's in the Premier League, so keep that in mind. And I do like Felipe Anderson a lot. Look, I like Naby Keita, I like Goretzka, I like Promes. Promes has not been getting in the lineup too much for Sevilla, but hopefully he starts to get in there. Obviously, Smolov's a discard investment. Witzel's not bad. Like, none of these players are bad. There's just not one that I just fucking love. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like Richarlison. I like Dembele. I like Higuain. Obviously, I like Ronaldo, Nainggolan. I like Mahrez needs to get it. I need more of these guys in this team to be in the lineup. Malcolm's behind Dembele. We need starters. That's the biggest thing about ones to watch is starters. You guys can pick up after the games, and you guys can sell before the next game. So, the magical question you guys have been all waiting for. When do I buy these damn cards? I'm thinking end of next week. I think that these cards right now, if you go into the store, we have not had promo packs yet. We've literally had 2 days in a row of 12.5k packs in the store, which is absolutely nothing. So we have not had that experience yet with promo packs. So what I would tell you guys is that you need to hope that we get promo packs. Now, tonight is Squad Battle Rewards. All Squad Battle Rewards and Division Rivals, everyone says the market crashes. Those push up the market. Whether you believe it or not, people take the coins. People get coins from those things, right? So that pushes up the market. So the market's going to go up Sunday and Wednesday even more because of these reward sets. Now, when we get to next weekend, what will happen is, in my opinion, the market will really go up. So what you need to hope for is that we get promo packs. It's not about needing these cards to go up, these ones to watch cards. I need them getting packed and getting onto the market. This promo's 11 days for a reason. I hope these guys drop promo packs. That's an investor's dream. The supply on these cards for me, you can argue it is enough. It's not enough for me right now. I think there's not enough of these cards on the market. You've got what, six Cristiano Ronaldo ones to watches on PlayStation on a console with how many transfers? 4.5 million. All right, so I think it's not enough. I think the supply is not enough. And in terms of a buy time, if you want to start buying, buy after the game, sell before the next game. You guys can do that all week. But if you want to invest, and I will make another video later this week on this, there is going to be an investment time to buy all of these cards before they go out of packs. You want to stack up on ones to watches, even just picking up one of a lot of them in your clubs, because once these cards go out of packs, they will rocket in value. They will go up because that's what happens every year. They stop getting packed. They stop getting supplied. We just need that last period of supply. That's what I'm asking for. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on ones to watch. I love Richarlison. I love Dembele. I don't love the prices right now. Let's hear that out. Don't go buying from this video. I don't love the prices right now. However, I love them as cards. I like Higuain a lot. He scores a lot. Ronaldo, I like. Obviously, I'm just not on the budget of Ronaldo yet. I don't have 2.5 million coins yet. And then there's a lot of others I like, man. Felipe Anderson. The Premier League is really good for this if you want to do the safe way of ones to watch. Now, the safe way of ones to watch is buying after the bad games and selling before the next games. That's the safe way. If you guys want to be risky, here's what I recommend. Buying after the bad games and selling half before the game and keeping half. If you really think he's going to score a goal, cover your bet, right? Like hedge it, right? Get some of those coins before the game when people are buying into it And if you want to risk the other half, you still have some if he does end up playing really well. So guys, this is going to be the ones to watch video today. If you have questions, go in the comments down below. If you want a weekly ones to watch update, let me know. I can do that so easily for you guys. I'm loving FIFA 19 right now. I'm loving the content. I'm loving FIFA 19, man. I really am loving this game. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Thank you guys for the support recently on the channel. Hope the stuff is helping. And I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.